Hello and welcome, one and all. We're here at the Narendra Modi Stadium. You join us for this T20 match between India and South Africa. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and with me in the commentary box is Ali Mitchell.
Thanks for the fabulous introduction. We're just about ready to get underway.
Thanks, Ali. We go out to the middle now. Big decision coming up.
You'd be tempted to bat first on this pitch, but with this bowling attack, well, it's not a bad idea to get them at the opposition early and see what problems they can cause. De Kock, the left-hander opening today, has a lovely technique and look to settle into his work early on. Markram will be at the non-striker's end first up.
The umpire signals that we're ready to go. First ball of the innings about to be bowled.
Some adjustments to the field. Bumrah coming in.
Nice shot, straight to gully. Amazing delivery. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. There's an almost tangible fervour throughout the crowd at the moment. Great commitment.
First ball for the batter, coming in.
There'll be runs here.
Left the wide delivery alone.
That's right out of the middle of the bat. Singh, the pace bowler, coming into the attack.
A bit of a change-up in the field now.
Great shot, at least one on offer. Finds the fielder with that shot. The bowler stopped short there. Maybe didn't like the feel of their approach.
adjustments to the field.
Massive edge, misses everyone, and that's racing away. It's the most enthusiastic crowd you could ever see right now. There's a buzz, a real... buzz coming from the stands.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Nicely played. Can't get that outside the ring field. Misses everything. Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. Absolutely middle that.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
End of the over, 13 coming from it. South Africa are 18 for none.
They're off to a great start. Batters timing the ball well, and the bowlers look a little bit rattled. Might look to go big again here.
Shot, should be runs here. Middled that one, great timing. Oh, that's cut off nicely, 4 runs saved. Misses. That's a big chance going begging.
Just sheer power off the back foot. Don't need to worry about running.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. runs here. Nice shot. Runs possible. Couldn't get it through the field. Another over where runs are just too easy to find. These batters are seeing the ball really well and the confidence is starting to build.
Another strong over by the batters. Some great shot making and running between the wickets.
They'll get at least one here.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come.
De Kock left it alone. Didn't want to chase the wide one.
Straight to the fielder. Got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. He's quick onto that in the infield. Yeah, nice early call. That's an easy run.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep.
End of the over. 7 off it. South Africa, 33 for none.
Run rate has steadied off now. They're finding boundaries and some singles in between. Good batting.
A new bowler is coming into the attack. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Doesn't beat the infield. Scamper through for a single. Good running on target there with that throw despite the distance. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Fantastic catch at cover point. Great athleticism.
The right-hander in the middle, ready to face their first ball.
Well, the tension is extraordinary. The crowd are on the edge of their seats. Across the stumps and a flick of the wrist. It's wide of square leg. Could be four. Edged, unplayable. Out. Nicely done by the keeper.
Brevis coming in, but he'll be starting. From the non-striker's end for now. He's got their tail up.
That's a solid shot. And the spectators are absolutely brimming with anticipation. Heavy runs here. The atmosphere is electric. You can really feel the buzz around the spectator areas. Oh, nice shot. The spectators are absolutely buzzing right now. Huge levels of excitement all around this ground. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. You can just feel the sheer excitement around the ground right now. Good shot, a beauty. Great shot, at least one on offer. India will need to change their approach, leaking runs. That'll give both batters enormous. Confidence. The captain can push the field a little bit deeper now. Three. More players able to go outside the circle.
Some changes made to the field here, going more aggressive.
Superb bowling.
Left-hander taking guard. He's a fine player to watch. He'll want to settle into his work quickly.
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4. And the spectators here at the moment, they're absolutely captivated by what they're watching. Edged, what a ball. The bowl and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. That's gone. Couldn't ask for an easier catch.
Ferreira just about ready to go out in the middle.
There's an almost tangible fervour throughout the crowd at the moment. Nice shot, runs possible. Three runs added in that over. South Africa up 45. For 4.
It's been a bit of a battle finding some big overs. But they worked the ball around nicely. A few moves made in the field.
It's almost palpable, the excitement emanating from this crowd at the moment. That's a solid shot. Top shot that, punched wide of extra cover, and that could be 4.
captain making some adjustments to the field here.
There'll be runs here. They'll get at least one here. Perfectly timed. That's great fielding. That ball was flying. Worked away. That's a nice single. Returned from out on the boundary. Good fielding. It's been a great bowling display so far. Would be very well deserved to pick up a fifth wicket today. Chakravarti having a day out here. Brilliant bowling so far, and just one more to get 5 in this innings.
There'll be more gaps in the field now as the captain makes some changes. The bowlers will need to be right on top of their lines.
Great shot. At least one on offer. Timed through the vacant point position, racing to the boundary. Can't get that outside the ring field. And that's gone. Amazing catch.
The right-hander, new man to the crease. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary.
End of the ninth over, the batting team are now on 57 for 5.
Pandya coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. This should be close. Tries to flick it past backward square, but that'll be an easy catch.
Maharaj out in the middle. Lovely player to watch once in. Looks quite relaxed too.
Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. Good return back from the deep. It's the most enthusiastic crowd you could ever see right now. There's a buzz, a real buzz coming from the stands. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Yeah, it's so clear that all these spectators here today completely enthralled and energised, judging by that noise anyway. They've gone up here. It's evident and ever so audible that the crowd is at near bursting point at today's play. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Edged, unplayable. That's gone. Nice simple catch.
Naughty coming in, but will be starting from the non-striker end.
Chakravarti coming back into the attack has done well so far. Runs here. The crowd is electric right now. Nice shot. Runs possible. Couldn't get it through the field. Norkia ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Shot. Should be runs here. Great shot. At least one on offer. Finds the fielder with that shot. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Pandya comes back into the attack. The runs have slowed. They're a good option to continue tying these batters down. And finds the inside edge. Well bowled. Everyone's gone up. He's got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Bowler seems convinced it was a good shout. It was definitely close.
Now, I didn't pick up on anything there. Very close to the bat, though.
Yeah, great decision by the umpire. Challenge wasn't successful. Great shot, just square of backward point. That might just make it.
A lovely shot off the back foot. The shorter ball having no joy and getting dispatched for 4 runs.
Finds the edge. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Brevis waited on that and guides it down to third. Fielder coming around, may stop it before the boundary.
Just sheer power off the back foot. Don't need to worry about running. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Shite, should be runs here. Can't get that outside the ring field. Yeah, nice early call. That's an easy run. Great shot. At least one on offer. Good shot. A beauty. That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring.
The batting team are now 75 for 7.
Sunda, the spinner, coming into the attack. No, terrible shot. Yeah, well played. Could be a quick single. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off.
Misjudged that throw and the batters survived what would have been a certain run out.
Misses everything.
The new batter in the middle, left-handed tail-ender.
There's an almost tangible fervour throughout the crowd at the moment. Doesn't beat the infield.
End of the over. South Africa. Now 78 for Blake.
Bumrah coming back into the attack. They'll be wanting to improve their figures a bit. A quick wicket would work nicely. Went for the extra pace and over-pitched. Berger takes advantage with a great shot through the leg side. Return from out on the boundary, good fielding. Well, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved. And a scamper through for a single. Good running. Wow, that's missed a lot.
It was a brilliant diving effort. Couldn't manage to get there for the catch, but still a great stop.
They'll get at least one here. And the chance goes begging. Couldn't get it through the field. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
Berger watched it carefully and left alone.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Into the 15th over, South Africa now 84 for 8.
Oh, one error followed by another. A horrible call and a horrible throw to the wrong end.
Super shot.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Oh, that's a leading edge, but it'll land safely. Fortune there for the batter. Finds the fielder with that shot. He's got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Edge, amazing delivery.
Into the 16th over, South Africa now making 1 for 8.
Patel coming back on here. They've been bowling really well so far.
A few moves made in the field.
Shot, should be runs here. Finds the middle, won't find the boundary. That's a solid shot. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Yeah, it's so clear that all these spectators here today completely enthralled and energised, judging by that noise anyway. Absolutely middle that.
That showed great skill, lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
The spectators are absolutely buzzing right now. Huge levels of excitement all round this ground. Nice shot. Runs possible. Was quick onto that in the infield.
End of the over. South Africa now on 99 for 8.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully.
A lovely shot off the back foot. The shorter ball having no joy and getting dispatched for 4 runs.
Nicely played. Get at least one here. There could be a couple if they hustle. Everyone's gone up. Went with the bounce and hooks that down leg side.
Berger watched it carefully and left alone. Great shot. Just stepped inside the line and flick of the wrist
And that'll run out to the boundary.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Too full, punch back down the ground. It could be 4. Good return there, back from the deep.
A little bit of wobble on that ball. It's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot, though.
Right out of the middle of the bat.
Avoided the fielders. 1 bounce and 4. Fantastic shots.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Great shot. At least 1 on offer. A pour over. The captain's going to have to make big decisions on this bowling attack if this continues.
Can't afford too many dot balls at this stage. Need to find a way to ramp up the run rate.
Bumrah has the ball in hand. The captain will be hoping they can tie one end down. Runs have been flowing a little too easily. Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. The crowd is electric. Trick right now. Oh my, that's racing away.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot. How will he reply?
The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Can't get that outside the ring field.
There was a gap there and pulled away with conviction to the boundary.
Brevis is starting to really get on top of this bowling. May need a few changes to halt the momentum. Straight to the fielder. Gone. Coaches win matches, and that was a beauty.
Picks up 50 with that shot. A great way to start their innings. Now's the time to push on. The new batter in the middle, a left-handed tail ender. First ball for the batter, coming in.
That's a solid shot. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. And the innings comes to an end. India will need 131 runs. I think the openers are going to be pretty confident coming out to bat. It's a small total to chase down, and this should be comfortable. The bowlers are going to have to need a bit of luck. You can just feel the sheer excitement around the ground right now. Cuts that off well in the infield. And the spectators here at the moment, they're absolutely captivated by what they're watching. That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
There's an almost tangible fervour throughout the crowd at the moment. No, terrible shot. And the spectators are absolutely brimming with anticipation. Misses everything. Well, the tension is extraordinary. The crowd are on the edge of their seats. Nicely played.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep.
Nice shot. Runs possible. Doesn't beat the infield.
End of the first over. India
Going with pace now.
change of bowling. The fast bowler comes into the attack.
Goes for the drive, but it's a wild shot. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Five runs out of there. India are 11 for none.
Power play up and running. A steady start for both teams. Might look to go big again here.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. right out of the middle of the bat. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. They've gone up here. It's the most enthusiastic crowd you could ever see right now. There's a buzz, a real buzz coming from the stands. Can't hit it any more sweetly than that.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything.
It was at this moment he knew. He fucked up.
Punches it away to the boundary.
Wide of extra cover and away goes the ball to the boundary.
Had a real flash at that one. Beautifully struck too.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, just might get that wicket. Square cut, finds point, no run. This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Wow, that's missed a lot. Couldn't get it through the field.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Edged it. Gone. Caught. Small outside edge and taken. South Africa get the wicket.
Yadav, the new batter in the middle, right-hander, will want a solid start to their innings.
Someone different now. Now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. That's right out of the middle of the bat.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Yadav has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits.
Left alone, taken by the keeper.
Swept away but finds the fielder.
End of the fourth over. India are now 30 for the over.
Oh well, don't even bother running.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good delivery smacked around. Sometimes though, just got to accept it and move on.
Sharma watched it carefully and left alone. Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Went for the drive, complete miss. Shot, should be runs here.
End of the over. The batting team now on 35 for 1.
Right out of the middle.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Yeah, it's so clear that all these spectators here today completely enthralled and energised, judging by that noise anyway. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. There could be a couple if they hustle. Get at least one here. Over India are 43 for 1. 5 fielders are now able to be moved outside the circle. Norkia, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Middled that one, great timing. Nice shot, runs possible. Good stop, probably managed to prevent 4 runs. And a scamper through for a single, good running. Just drifting onto the legs and driven away, lovely shot.
The short ball's picked up early here. Not the best delivery, but certainly was a good shot to dispatch it.
Don't all... Always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. That's a solid shot.
End of the 7th over. India now on 50 for 1.
Yadav, great shot, smashes that away and beats the fielder behind point.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
The spectators are absolutely buzzing right now. Huge levels of excitement all round this ground. Nicely played.
Good throw from the deep. Bang on target.
bowler looks really confident. It's evident and ever so audible that the crowd is at near bursting point at today's play. That's gone. It just clips the bails, but it's enough.
Vermaar, the new man at the crease. Left-hander, he's a lovely player to watch and will want to make a good score today. He's got their tail up.
Followed the bowler. Lovely shot, racing to the boundary.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
End of the over, 13 coming from it. India are 63 for 2.
They've done well. Sometimes after the power play, the run rate can drop a bit, but the batters have kept up the intent they had early on, and this run chase looks secure.
Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Nicely played. Runs 1. Can't get that outside the ring field.
Ended the over. The batting team are now 68 for 2.
Knocks him over. First ball of the over.
Samson, the new man in the middle. He wants to get feet moving, get behind the line of the ball nice and early, and really get stuck into his innings.
Swept away but finds the fielder.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way. How will he reply?
Nice shot. Runs possible.
That was a good strong throw back in, right over the stumps.
The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Oh, just brilliant. On it early and sweeps it away. Played that reverse sweep nicely. Didn't try to hit the ball too hard, and that'll take some stopping.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller and have been put away.
End of the over, a big one. 11 runs coming from it. India are 79 for 3.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Misses everything. And out. Superb bowling.
New batsman at the crease, the right-hander, and he's very capable with the bat. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Fantastic pull shot. Rode the bounce and got inside the line. That silenced the local fans. Another wicket.
Patel, a new man in, but will start from the non-striker's end.
York here, back into bowl here. They'll be wanting to improve their figures. A wicket would do nicely. Nice shot.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well and punched it to the boundary.
Shot, should be runs here. That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise. Patel ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Nicely played. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. Ferreira did very nicely out there in the boundary. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. And the spectators are absolutely brimming with anticipation.
India pitch well for the batting team are now on 89 for 5.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Clipped away neatly off the pads. Should get 4.
Well, that was a poor delivery. You can't bowl there and it got what it deserved.
Can't afford. To go too full again does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. There could be a couple if they hustle.
Good return there, back from the deep.
There's an almost tangible fervour throughout the crowd at the moment. straight to the fielder. Gone, knocked them over, just too much pace there.
Sunda in the middle. They want to get the feet moving from the get-go.
Pulled away nicely past square leg, just the one.
End of the 13th over. India.
Jensen back into the attack.
6. And bowling, the fast bowler comes into the attack.
Nice shot, runs possible. Well played, could be a quick single. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Goes for the drive, but it's a wild shot. Crash! Beautiful bowling.
New batter in, but will have to wait a bit before facing his first ball.
Wow, that's missed the lot. It's almost palpable, the excitement emanating from this crowd at the moment. They'll get at least one here. Singh taking guard, has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. No, 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 terrible shot. There'll be runs here. The crowd is electric right now. Went for the drive, complete miss. Nicely played. Runs one.
End of the 15th over. The batting team are now 105 for 7.
Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully.
Great work behind the stumps. Saved some runs with that dive.
Late cut, straight to the fielder. Completion of the over. It's going to be really hard to get back on track from here. Tough to save the match now.
The match has been in a holding pattern these last few overs. Yes, they're ahead of the run rate required, but no real risks are being taken yet to finish this match off quickly.
Perfectly timed. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. And the spectators here at the moment, they're absolutely captivated by what they're watching. Gone! Played all around that one. What a delivery.
Bumrah, the right-hander coming in, lower down the order. Always nice to put some scoreboard pressure on the opposition. That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Nice shot. Runs possible. Couldn't get it through the field. And a scamper through for a single. Good running. It's the most enthusiastic crowd you could ever see right now. There's a buzz, a real buzz coming from the stands. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that.
Well, there wasn't a lot of time to choose the right end, but unfortunately they went for the wrong one.
That's a solid shot.
End of the second innings.
Dug that out well. Yeah, it's so clear that all these spectators here today completely enthralled and energised, judging by that noise anyway. There'll be runs here.
that's a great take. Needed a big stretch to save any runs.
Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary.
Good return back from the deep.
That's the over. Bowling like that really puts the pressure on as this match comes to its conclusion.
It rather feels like we've been watching the equivalent of a Sunday afternoon drive here today. They've coasted along and are still looking comfortable in the run chase.
Rabada showed some great skill there, saved a potential boundary. Yeah, nice early call. That's an easy run. The atmosphere is electric. You can really feel the buzz around the spectator areas.
It was a brilliant diving effort. Couldn't manage to get there for the catch, but still a great stop.
Well played. Could be a quick single. Oh, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved. It's evident and... ever so audible that the crowd is at near bursting point at today's play. Drive straight down the ground, mid-on, will collect that one though.
Just 2 to win.
Nice solid defensive shot. Another pour over completed. The batters are starting to have a field day out there. The momentum, it's all in one direction.
Can't afford too many dot balls at this stage. Need to find a way to ramp up the run rate. Great work behind the stumps. Saved some runs with that dive.
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. You can just feel the sheer excitement around the ground right now. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
That's the end of our broadcast for now. Hope you enjoyed the match and join us again real soon.